Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the coffee challenge here. At the moment we're just going to be putting the wool into this production here, so we're going to make fabric with it. As you can see, I've moved the cow barn up here by the sheep, so a lot going on over the last wee while. A lot going on off camera. So we've got quite a few products to either sell or move to other production sites. So we're going to be doing a bit of that today. So I hope you're all well. I have been pretty busy with just, as I say, just doing a lot off camera, doing some contracts, and sold some of my equipment that I'm not really going to be using. So we're pretty much really just looking to get the 20 million in the bank now, to be honest. So that's what our goal is now. So we're just pretty much going to be selling stuff and doing contracts and what have you. I hope it all works out that way anyway. I plan to try and keep this tractor down here just for the removal, just for moving, should I say, the pallets of wool over. I have been buying the ingredients for the cakes at the warehouse, so I was intending on maybe trying to make the products myself, but I think we're that far into the challenge now that we're pretty much just wanting to make the money to complete the challenge. I'm not sure if I'm going to go down that route now. So maybe it might be something we could still do. I'm not sure yet, but we might do it, we might not. Right, so that's that one done. Let's go to the next. So we have got in here 26,000 litres of coffee beans ready to be sold. We are nearly 100,000. Oh, okay. Right, I want to get these cakes sold first. So we'll get these cakes sold, and then we shall empty the silos for the raw coffee beans. It would be quite nice if the value of the raw coffee beans was a bit more than what they are, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see how much we get for these cakes. $39, 51,000. That's not too bad. It does make does produce the cakes very quickly on this mod. The only downside is the transportation of everything together. That's why I was thinking of going along with making my own. That way I can just transport the production ingredients over when I need to. So that is one of the reasons why I wanted to do it. I just wish as well that the production for the coffee beans was a lot faster. So yeah, it's quite slow. Would be nice if it was a wee bit faster, but maybe I could have put another coffee production down, but I've not really got the space here for that. The coffee production is quite large, so let's see if we can find it now. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Here we go. It is quite large. Not really much space left to put something like that now, so there's 100,000 litres of coffee beans. Right, what else do I have to do? Not sure what else I've got to do, apart from put these coffee beans in the roasting production. Oh yes, I need to sell a field. It was one up the top here. Well, top, bottom, whichever way you want to look at the map. To sell that now because I don't need that anymore. Did a lot of the trees in there to try and make up some of the money as well, but I'm now finished with that. I don't need to worry about it. Trying to think what else I need to do. Let's have a look at the contracts. Let's see what we've got. Fertilizing contracts. We could do them. Taking a little bit more money. Take that one on. Take that one on. And take that one on. There's not a huge amount of contract work right at this moment, not in September. But we do have something to keep us going anyway, at least. I don't really know how much coffee beans I've got in there now. I did try and sell 100,000 litres of coffee beans, but it didn't really give me a lot of money. Let's put it that way. I will need to fill up the liquid fertilizer. 1.5 million litres. Right, let's get the coffee beans out of there and go and sell them. I think they can just be sold at the marketplace there. I'm not sure, actually. I don't think I've done it before yet. It's only 26,000 litres, not a huge amount. As I say, there's quite a few months have passed, in-game months, and not really giving a huge amount. Alright, let's see if we can actually sell these here. The trigger point on this is... Oh, there we go. So we get 89,000. I really would wish it was a bit faster. Right. Let's head back to the farm and see what we're doing. See what needs doing there. And then we can go ahead and knock out these contracts. Right, might as well just stop here and have a wee bit of a refill. Might as well get it done while we're here. Need to do a bit of repair to the old fent as well. I might actually change up the fent. I'm not sure. I might change it for something else. Might have a look in the second-hand store and see what they've got. Let's go and repair this. We'll have a look in the second-hand store as well while we're here. Right, let's repair the fent. So we will repair and we'll repaint, and that'll get us more money back as well. Okay, right, let's have a look at the second-hand shop, and we don't need anything out of there, to be honest. Right, let's have a look here. So with the medium tractors, maybe have a look and see if there's anything else. We could go for a large tractor, but I don't really want to go down that route because I just don't really want to do it. There's not really much else there that we can use to replace the old fent. Which version have we got? The 728 Vario. Let's have a look here. Which Vario? Just says the 728 Vario. That could be either one. I don't really know. It's definitely not that one anyway. Oh, it could be actually. It could actually be that one. Yeah, it must be that one because the value of it is 228,000. So we could see what these 246. That one goes up to 300. 303. So we're up to 303 on that one. Actually, no, we are not going to sell it. Okay, we're keeping it. We're keeping it. Right, let's go and have a look at the farm and see what's going on. The animals should be okay feed-wise. Good old chickens. Because they're maxed out. We could think about getting a bigger pen. There's a lot to choose from where the chicken barn is concerned. We do have a lot of options. There are these ones, like 2,000 chickens in that one alone. As you can see, I moved the cow barn, so we could potentially put the chickens here. 3,500, can't fit that there anyway, but never mind. So we do have a lot of options for the chicken barn. 1,500 in that one. That'd be quite a good one to have. 1,500. But 2,000 for that one. I could make the fence a lot bigger. Maybe just cover that whole area there. But if it'll hold 2,000 as it is, do you know what? I think we'll just go for it, to be honest. Yes, we'll just go for it. Yes, I do want to customize. I've got to be careful here because what I'll do is come out a wee bit. Come across. If we can get plenty eggs as well, we could potentially use them for the production site. Do you want a meadow? Yes, I do want a meadow. Thank you very much. We can get rid of that light as well while we're here. Get rid of that one. And we'll get rid of that one. I'll need to get rid of that manure that's in that pen before I get rid of it. Right, let's have a look. And we'll need to move the chickens over, but what we could do, see how many this holds now, 2,564. Okay, so 250, we've got 500 and odd on the other pen. So if I buy 500, and then transfer them over. Right, I'll move them over off camera. I'll need to get what I'll do is I'll use the herdsman's stick and I'll herd them over. Really need to sort out this yard. There's just stuff floating about everywhere. Right, sorghum. I've got plenty of sorghum in here to feed the chickens. I did harvest a field because in the challenge there is no requirement to keep the field after you've worked it. You can sell it off. I'll just fill this right up with what I have in the silo. I'm not sure how much feed that one will take. Right, okay, so that's 52,000 litres of sorghum. Let's see how much it actually takes in here. Right, so I'm assuming it's going to take about 100,000 litres of feed. Let's have a look here on... Yeah, about 100,000 litres. Right, okay, so we're going to have to potentially buy our own feed. Because I don't think there's going to be a field big enough to accommodate 100,000, well, apart from that one up there, 100,000 litres of sorghum. Yeah, 100,000 litres of sorghum or wheat. It's not really going to matter too much. Right, let's go. Right. There's the question now. Do I actually have a fertilizer spreader? Yes, I do. I couldn't even remember if I had one or not. It's been a long time since I'd done a fertilizing contracts. So what I might do is change this. I might change this one actually. There is one in the shop that would be ideal for this. Right, there is. And it's this one here. We do 6,000 liters, or we can do unrealistic capacity, which is 50,000 liters. Put the working width markers on, I think, will I? Yeah. So 50 grand. And then we shall empty that. And then we'll sell that one. 29,000. Okay. Right, let's go and knock out these contracts. Right, welcome back everybody. Just had to take a quick break there in the recording. Had to go and sort something out quickly. So we are back. So now let's knock out all three of these contracts. And yeah, I'll see you at the end. All right, welcome back everybody. We are almost done and, well, we're done. So that's all three of those contracts knocked out. Quite quickly, I'd actually hasten to add. So let's go and collect on them. And I think we are done for the day, actually. I think we've done pretty well. We've managed to sell our coffee beans today. We managed to sell the cakes today. We've done the contracts. We've got our new chicken coop. I think we've, and we're starting the production of fabric as well. So I think it's all systems go from here, just to get that money flowing, money coming in, and get everything all finished. So I think I'll leave it here for today, everybody. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost anything. And also, don't forget to share with your friends and family. So with that, I hope to see you all in the next one. But until then, bye for now.